Welcome back. We're going to continue our series on how to create your own teaching website. And today we'll be talking about how to embed pictures and video into your website and also how to store them in a efficient manner. Okay? Teaching websites use lots of photos. You're gonna want to post lots of photos, I imagine, and videos that you create. The first thing we're going to talk about is where to get them, because you don't just want to put up any photo you find on the internet. A lot of them are copyrighted. Some videos are copyrighted, and if you post photos and video that you don't have the rights to on your website, you can get in trouble for that. So the safe way is to go to this page here, Wikimedia Commons. Wikimedia Commons is a very large database of photos and video and even some audio files that people upload and say, here, this is free, you may use it, which is great. All the pictures on here we can search for are things we can use. So I'll pick a photo and we'll upload it to the website here. Let's look for something about, let's see. I'm a science teacher, so let's look for DNA. See what comes up when we have DNA. Some scientists. That's pretty cool right here. Looks like a helix. I'm gonna go ahead. Whoops. Since I'm a chemist, I like the phosphate backbone pictures. I think those are pretty cool. Okay, so here is a science photo that I could put onto my science website, my teaching website. There are a couple ways you can do this. If you right-click it, you can get the link and copy the link over. And we talked last time about how to create links on your website. And so you could create a link to this photo. But the problem with doing that is Wikimedia owns this photo right now. It is now stored on Wikimedia's website. If Wikimedia ever goes down, or if the person who posted this photo decides, I'm going to take that photo away, then your link will no longer work. It will disappear. It'll say broken. So I'm going to say that's not the best way to load photos onto your site. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually copy this photo onto my desktop. I'm just going to drag it over, drop it on the desktop, and now I own that photo. And now it's on my computer. So even if Wikimedia goes down, I still have this on my computer. If I go over to the website and I click Edit, I can now go to the Insert tab, drop down, and I can insert an image. Okay? And I'm going to upload this image right now. Here it is. From my desktop. And I'm uploading it. 49K image. There it is. So I'll click OK, and there is that picture. Now it exists on my website, and I can do all kinds of things with it. If I don't like it on the left, I can right center it or align it middle. I think I'll put it on the right. If it's too big, I can make it smaller, or I can make it medium. All right, I can go back to the original size if I like. That doesn't really fit too well, so I think I'll stick with medium. I can wrap text around it if I want to. So all this stuff is available. And then if I save it, boom, now my website has a picture on it. So this is an effective tool for getting pictures onto your website. Now, I will say this is not the best way, in my opinion, to store photos on your website, because your website has a limited amount of space. In our website, we have 100 megabytes of space. And if I upload a lot of big pictures or a lot of lengthy videos, it can chew up that space really fast. So instead of uploading this directly onto the website, I'm going to make the argument that it's better to store this somewhere online and then just link to it. And if I create a link, the links cost a lot fewer megabytes than do uploading the entire photo. So if we store this somewhere online and link to it, it will take up less space, and then I can put more stuff on my website or your website, whatever you're doing. So the way to do that, open a new browser here, and we're going to go to photos.google.com. If you are signed into your Gmail, remember we're always signed into Gmail to access the Google tools, you will have access to this. This is for you. It's free, and it's a lot of storage space, and you can just upload a lot of pictures and leave them there. And then if you want to use them later, you can link to them. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. You can click the upload button if you want to go through files. I'm actually just going to drag and drop. So I'm going to take this off the desktop where I put it earlier, drag it right here. Now it's going to upload, and I'm going to add it to my science photos right there. And look, there it exists on my website, on my photos.google.com page. So now I've stored it, and this is a great place to store photos and pictures and whatever else you might want to use. So now I'm going to show you how to put that back into here. So let's go back here. I'm going to get rid of the uploaded photo because that took up too much space. And now I'm going to go back here and try to put this one in. So here's what I do. Click it there, brings it up right like this. I'm going to right click it and that image address. Now if I copy this image address, this time I'm doing it from my photos.google.com page, not from the Wikimedia Commons page. And now I will get a link to where I've stored it. And as long as I don't get rid of that image, it'll be fine. So I'm going to copy that image address here. I'm going to go back to the embedding pictures and video where I want to put it. And now when I insert image, I don't want to do uploaded. I want to do it by the URL, that address I just had. So I copied it from before. I'm just going to paste that URL back in here, and now I'm getting a link to it. Click OK. And I get the same thing. Make it medium, align it right. Actually, let's align it center. Why not? I get the same picture I had before, but now it takes up a lot less space on my website. Also, you will find it convenient to have all your pictures in one place if you ever need to go back and use them in multiple places. So photos.google.com is a great place to store all the pictures you ever want to use for your website. So we took it, we uploaded it to photos.google.com, and then we linked to it on our website. That's how we're going to put pictures in. The last thing you want to make sure of is here. Here is my photo. I want to make sure people can see it. Okay? And I need to make sure that it's being shared. Now, this was already in an album. So let me make sure that the settings on this album. So if I go to albums, it's in the science photos. Science photos here. So I need to make sure that people can see science photos. So let me get a link here. Okay, as long as there's a shareable link, then other people will be able to see my photos. Okay? And that's really important. Okay? So if you put it in an album, if you put your photos in an album and it's a private album and no one can see your photos, then when you try to embed them in your website, you will be able to see them because you own them. But people who come to your website won't because their sharing permissions are not the same as yours. So make sure that when you try to put photos and video on your website that you first make it accessible by everybody. All right, that's how to put photos in. Now the next thing I'm going to do is how to embed video in your website. So I'm going to go ahead and take that dude out because I'm going to put a video in here. Embedding pictures and video. Oops, actually, let's do it over here. So we remember creating websites? We did a video on how to create websites. I want to put that video in here. Now, we're going to follow a similar policy. I would not upload videos, all right? I would store them someplace else. Photos we can store in photos.google.com, but videos are great to store on YouTube. YouTube is free, you get a lot of space, and you can just store your videos there. So we made this video, how to create a website, right there. I'm going to copy the link, okay, to that video. And when we go back here, I want to put that video here so that people can see it on this website. So I'm going to edit the page. Okay, and let's put it right here. And I'm going to insert it just like we did before, but instead of image, I need to go over here to YouTube. And I'm going to insert this guy, and I'm going to paste that link. All right, save it. And you do the same thing with the YouTube video. Align it center, right, wrap text around it, etc. And now my YouTube video that I made before is here, and we can click on it and watch it, etc. Okay? Again, make sure that on YouTube that this is not a private video. So you have to share the YouTube video and make sure everybody can see it. Okay, so there's a link there. Now I'm good. All right. All right, so that should pretty much go, and we can go through and do this a couple more times. So we made a video for creating links. So if I edit and I go over here to my video for creating links, there was this video here. And I can copy that, paste it in here. Actually, I'm not going to paste it, I'm going to insert it. YouTube, paste, save, and now every video we make for this website is going to go right on the website. So you're going to find this very useful. This is embedding pictures, embedding video. The main things to remember are make sure they're stuff you create or something that's from a free site like Wikimedia Commons that allows you to use their content, and then store it on photos.google.com if it's a photo, or store it in YouTube if it's a video, and that way when you link to it, you won't be using the whole video, you'll just be using a link which takes up less space. And since you own it, as long as you don't take it down or get rid of it, the link will always work. Okay,